pulled the truck out on the highway just past 10. My right arm's resting on the center console again. My fingers brush the vinyl, cold and smooth, looking for the warm hand that used to soothe. The radio is playing our favorite song, but singing it alone just feels all wrong. I check the mirror, then I check the blind spot, but the thing I'm missing most is the one thing I ain't got. That empty seat beside me is the widest space I know. It's a canyon full of silence everywhere I go. It used to hold your laughter, it used to hold your purse. Now it just holds a memory, and I don't know which is worse. Driving with the devil, or driving with the ghost of the woman that I loved, and the one I miss the most. Yeah, the road goes on forever, as far as I can see, but it don't go half as far as that empty seat beside me. I stopped in at the diner just to get a bite. The waitress set 2 menus down just out of habit, right? I saw her face turn red when she realized what she'd done. She whispered, "I'm so sorry," and I said, "It's only one." I stared at the vinyl booth across the tabletop, wishing that the spinning world would just come to a stop. It's not just in the Chevy, it's everywhere I am. It's in the church pew Sunday morning, it's in this coffee can. That empty seat beside me is the widest space I know. It's a canyon full of silence everywhere I go. It used to hold your laughter, it used to hold your purse. Now it just holds a memory, and I don't know which is worse. We're driving with the devil, we're driving with the ghost of the woman that I love, and the one I miss the most. Yeah, the road goes on forever, as far as I can see, but it don't go half as far as that empty seat beside me. I've tried to pile it up with tools, with junk and unpaid bills. I've tried to fill the void with work and cheap and momentary thrills, but gravity just pulls it down and clears the space again, reminding me of where you were and where you should have been. Driving with the devil, or driving with the ghost of the woman that I loved, and the one I miss the most. Yeah, the road goes on forever, far as I can see, but it don't go half as far as that empty seat beside me. Just an empty seat, riding shotgun with the pain, yeah, beside me.
The coffee in this styrofoam is stone cold dead. I've got a white line fever running through my head. There's a ghost in the passenger seat, I swear I can smell the rain. In your strawberry hair, I reach for the dial on the dashboard light, trying to find a melody to get me through the night. But the signal is weak and the tower is far, and I'm just a prisoner in this moving bar. I'm turning the knob, but I can't find the song. I'm looking for a right to fix this wrong, but all I get is a hiss and a crackle and a drone reminding me that I'm out here all alone. Yeah, the radio's reflecting the state of my mind, searching for a frequency I just can't find. It's just white noise and asphalt, tragic and automatic, just me, the darkness, and 1,000 miles of static. I passed a sign for Tulsa about an hour ago, or maybe it was Memphis, I really don't know. The towns blur together like paint in the rain. Every exit ramp looks exactly the same. I tried to call your number just to hear your voice, but the silence on the line didn't leave me a choice. So I hung up the phone and I shifted the gear, wishing that the airwaves would just come clear. I'm turning the knob, but I can't find the song. I'm looking for a right to fix this wrong, but all I get is a hiss and a crackle and a drone reminding me that I'm out here all alone. Yeah, the radio's reflecting the state of my mind, searching for a frequency I just can't find. It's just white noise and asphalt, tragic and automatic, just me, the darkness, and 1,000 miles of static. I need a steel guitar, I need a fiddle's cry, I need a saddle waltz to help me say goodbye. But the DJ is sleeping, or the station is dead, and I'm stuck with the silence and the things that I said. I'm turning the knob, but I can't find the song. static.
Key and I felt the engine catch. Lit a cigarette with a shaky wooden match. The porch lights off, the house is dark, and still I'm creeping down the driveway, coasting down the hill. I didn't leave a letter, I didn't leave a note. Just a lump in my chest and a lump in my throat. There's nothing left to say that we haven't said before, so I'm putting 50 miles between me and your door. It ain't a highway exit, it ain't a fast lane break. It's a slow roll leaving all of my mistakes. It's a cloud of dust rising up to hide the sun, blocking out the memory of everything we've done. You won't see my taillights fading in the black, 'cause this dust I'm raising is never settling back. Yeah, it's rough and it's rocky and it makes a grown man cry. There ain't nothing cleaner than a gravel road goodbye. I passed the water tower standing like a ghost. I passed the county line sign that I hate the most. But every pothole feels like a memory I hit. Every washboard bump makes me wanna quit. But if I turn this truck around, I'll only find in pain getting stuck in the mud of yesterday's rain. So I shift it into second and I keep the wheel straight, heading for the pavement in a brand new fade. It ain't a highway exit, it ain't a fast lane break. It's a slow roll leaving all of my mistakes. It's a cloud of dust rising up to hide the sun, blocking out the memory of everything we've done. You won't see my taillights fading in the black, 'cause this dust I'm raising is never settling back. Yeah, it's rough and it's rocky and it makes a grown man cry. There ain't nothing cleaner than a gravel road goodbye. Then the tires hit the asphalt and the humming starts to change. Suddenly the freedom don't feel quite so strange. The dust begins to settle in the distance far behind, and I leave the little town that almost made me lose my mind. It ain't a highway exit, it ain't a fast lane break. It's a slow roll leaving all of my mistakes. It's a cloud of dust rising up to hide the sun, blocking out the memory of everything we've done. You won't see my taillights fading in the black, 'cause this dust I'm raising is never settling back. Yeah, it's rough and it's rocky and it makes a grown man cry. There ain't nothing cleaner than a gravel road goodbye. Just a gravel road goodbye. Keep them wheels turning, don't look back at the dust. Yeah, I'm gone. We were walking the line on the South 42. Me and the old man with plenty to do. The cedar posts were rotted, the wire was slack. The years and the weather had broken its back. He didn't say much, he just pointed the way with a pair of leather gloves that had seen better days. I was holding the hammer, he was holding the string, working through the silence, working through the pain. Yeah, fathers and fences, they're a lot alike, stubborn and weathered and ready to strike. They're built to stand tall and they're built to divide, keeping the wolf out, keeping feelings inside. You spend your whole life trying to mend the gaps, navigating the wire and the emotional traps. Yeah, the hardest things to fix when the defenses fall are fathers and fences, and the writing on the wall. He taught me to dig until I hit the stone. He taught me that a man has to stand on his own. He never said love, he just said get it done. And he wiped the sweat off in the midday sun. I resented the callous, I resented the rule. I thought he was heartless, I thought he was cruel. But watching him struggle to pull that wire tight, I saw his hand shaking in the fading light. Yeah, fathers and fences, they're a lot alike, stubborn and weathered and ready to strike. They're built to stand tall and they're built to divide, keeping the wolf out, keeping feelings inside. You spend your whole life trying to mend the gaps, navigating the wire and the emotional traps. Yeah, the hardest things to fix when the defenses fall are fathers and fences, and the writing on the wall. Then he looked at me and he finally spoke with a voice that was weary and cracked like an oak. He said, son, I know I put some barbs in between, but I was just trying to keep your pasture clean. It was the closest to sorry that he'd ever get, and a moment of peace I will never forget. Stubborn and weathered and ready to strike. They're built to stand tall and they're built to divide, keeping the wolf out, keeping feelings inside. You spend your whole life trying to mend the gaps, navigating the wire and the emotional traps. Yeah, the hardest things to fix when the defenses fall are fathers and fences, writing on the wall. We finished the job as the sun went down, packed up the truck and drove back to town. Just two men and a mile of wire, fathers and fences, I bought her brand new back in '79. She was candy apple red, and she sure did shine. We tore up the highway, me and that machine, living on gasoline and a teenage dream. Now she sits in the driveway, baking in the sun, thinking about the races that we think we won. The clear coat is peeling like skin after a burn, and the steering wheel fights me on every single turn. There's rust on the fender, there's dust on the dash. She don't look like much, she ain't worth much cash. But turn the key over and hear that motor purr. She's got a heart of gold underneath that ragged fur. Yeah, the paint might be faded and the body's been bruised, but there's a whole lot of miles that we still haven't used. Don't let the weather-beaten cover fool you, my friend. There's just a little rust on the fender, but she runs like the wind. I look in the mirror while I'm shaving my face. I see the lines and the scars all over the place. My knees make a noise when I climb out of bed, and the snow's falling heavy on the top of my head. My wife, she's beside me, she's got silver hair too, but she looks just as good as the day said I do. We're a little bit slower, we don't run quite as hot, but we're thankful for every single mile that we got. There's rust on the fender, there's dust on the dash. We don't look like much, we ain't worth much cash. But look in our eyes, see that fire burn. We still got some lessons that we're willing to learn. Yeah, the paint might be faded and the body's been bruised, but there's a whole lot of love that we still haven't used. Don't let the weather-beaten cover fool you, my friend. There's just a little rust on the fender, but we run like the wind. This world is obsessed with the shiny and new, trading in the old for a plastic view, but they don't make them like us anymore. Steel and grit right down to the core. We might rattle and shake on a gravel road, but we never break down under the load. There's rust on the fender, there's dust on the dash. We don't look like much, we ain't worth much cash. But look in our eyes, see that fire burn. We still got some lessons that we're willing to learn. Yeah, the paint might be faded and the body's been bruised, but there's a whole lot of love that we still haven't used. Don't let the weather-beaten cover fool you, my friend. There's just a little rust on the fender, but we run like the wind. Yeah, we run like the wind. Just a little patina
I scraped the mud off of my boots on the porch step and take a minute just to catch my breath. And through the screen door I can see the TV glow. My little girl is laughing at a cartoon show. My wife is folding laundry on the couch. I fix a smile before I open up my mouth. I leave the worry out here in the dark and hide the shadow living in my heart. And they say a man is king of his castle, but they don't tell you about the weight of the crown. It takes a whole lot of grit to keep from crumbling when the walls feel like they're coming down. I tip the brim low so they don't see the fear. I stand a little taller when my family is near. Yeah, I carry the world on a spine that's bent, and heavy hangs the hat that pays the rent. Late last night at the kitchen table, I sorted through the truth and the fable. The stack of bills is getting higher than the pay, but I told her everything was gonna be okay. She asked about the truck, she asked about the land. I touched her cheek with a callus on my hand. I lied right to the woman that I love, 'cause she don't need to know push has come to shove. They say a man is king of his castle, but they don't tell you about the weight of the crown. It takes a whole lot of grit to keep from crumbling when the walls feel like they're coming down. I tip the brim low so they don't see the fear. I stand a little taller when my family is near. Yeah, I carry the world on a spine that's bent. Heavy hangs the hat that pays the rent. It's a wide brim shelter from the sun and the rain. It's a dam holding back a river of pain. As long as I'm wearing it, they're safe and sound, so I'll wear it till they put me in the ground. They don't see the fear. I stand a little taller when my family is near. Yeah, I carry the world on a spine that's bent. Heavy hangs the head that pays the rent. Heavy hangs the head. Turn off the light, lock the door, do it all again tomorrow. Do it all again tomorrow. The maple tree out back has lost its gold. The coffee on the table's getting cold. She's sitting in that chair where she always sits, but something about the picture, it don't fit. She's looking at me, she's looking through like I'm a ghost in a room with a view. I reached out to touch her hand and she pulled away. Just a little flinch, but it had a lot to say. I can see the winter coming on fast. I know this warmth we had, it ain't gonna last. last. There's a frost on the window and a gray in the skies, but the coldest thing here is the November in her eyes. Yeah, the summer's long gone, and there's no way to disguise the long cold look of November in her eyes. She used to look at me like the 4th of July, like fireworks exploding in a midnight sky. Now it's strictly business, past the salt, past the bread. 1,000 words hanging in the air unsaid. She pulls her cardigan tight against her chest, like she's guarding a secret, or maybe a test. I asked her if she loved me, she didn't make a sound. She just watched a dry leaf hit the frozen ground. I can see the winter coming on fast. I know this warmth we had, it ain't gonna last. There's a frost on the window and a gray in the skies, but the coldest thing here is the November in her eyes. Yeah, the summer's long gone, and there's no way to disguise the long cold look of November in her eyes. I wish she'd scream, I wish she'd fight, I wish she'd slam a door into the night. But this quiet killing is the worst kind of pain, watching a love dissolve like tears in the rain. October held on as long as it could, but the wind is howling now through the wood. There's a frost on the window and a gray in the skies, but the coldest thing here is the November in her eyes. Yeah, the winter is here, the fire is dead, nothing left to be said, just November in her eyes. I found that Polaroid inside a shoebox yesterday. We were 19, wild and green, and miles away from where we are sitting right now. In this room, I remember the cheap tux, the church and the groom. I looked you in the eye and I swore my life that I'd move every mountain to make you my wife. But looking back now at the wreckage and dust, I know I tested your patience and I rattled your trust. I took the long way promised you. I know I was restless, I know I was proud, always chasing a payday or chasing a crowd. You kept the light on when the money got tight, and you prayed for my soul in the middle of the night. You saw the oak tree when I was just a seed. You saw the giver when I was all greed. I don't know why you waited or why you stayed put when I gave you every reason to set down your foot. I took the long way around to get to the truth. I spent a lifetime wasting my youth. I'm sorry for the years that I was only halfway there, for the worry lines I put beside your eyes and in your hair. It took a little brokenness to finally see the view, but baby, I think I'm finally the man I promised you. I can't buy back the decades, I can't rewind the clock, I can't change the gravel to solid rock, but for the time that we have left, for the rest of the ride, you'll have a fighter standing right by your side. I took the long way around to get to the truth, but I'm done with the running and wasting my youth. I'm sorry for the years that I was only halfway there, for the worry lines I put beside your eyes and in your hair. It took a little brokenness to finally see the view, but baby, I think I'm finally the man I promised you. Sign out front flickered and died. The bartender swept up the dust and went inside. He left the back door unlocked just for me, knowing I had some goals that I needed to see. There's a stack of old photos spread out on the bar, and a bottle of bourbon that won't get me far. I'm pouring over you, every memory, every smile, every shade of blue. I pour another glass to drown out the pain, and I pour over every detail, driving me insane. One hand's on the bottle, the other's on the truth, dying for a drink, and dying for the truth. Tonight, Laura, just pouring over you. I'm tracing the lines of the note that you left. It's heavy as lead sitting here on my chest. Did you hesitate here? Did your hand start to shake? Or was leaving me easy won't break, the ice cubes are melting, the amber runs deep, but I'm wide awake in a town fast asleep. Yeah, I'm pouring over you, every memory, every smile, every shade of blue. I pour another glass to drown out the pain, and I pour over every detail, driving me insane. One hand's on the bottle, the other's on the truth, dying for a drink, dying for the truth. Tonight, Lord, I'm just pouring over you. They say the whiskey helps you forget, but it just makes the memories wet. It magnifies the silence in this empty room and amplifies the scent of your sweet perfume. Yeah, I'm pouring over you, every memory, every smile, every shade of blue. I pour another glass to drown out the pain, and I pour over every detail, driving me insane. One hand's on the bottle, the other's on the truth, dying for a drink and dying for the truth. Tonight, Lord, I'm just pouring over you, just pouring over you. One last shot, one last thought.
She was a Sunday. I woke up with a headache. She woke up with a prayer. The smell of stale Marlboros and rain was in the air. She was buttoning a dress as white as drifting snow. I was fumbling for my keys, wondering where'd my money go. She poured 2 cups of coffee, but she only drank the one, while I stared out the window, hiding from the sun. She was the church bells ringing out clear, I was the neon buzzing in my ear. She was the forgiveness, the gentle morning light, I was a shadow looking for a fight. Yeah, it's hard to hold a halo when you're holding on tight to the fact she was a Sunday and I was a Saturday night. She tried to smooth the edges of a rough and jagged stone. She wanted a family, I just wanted to roam. I'd promise her the moon, then I'd stumble in at 3, smelling like the whiskey that she begged me not to be. She never raised her voice, no, she never screamed or cried. She just packed her bags quietly and let the love subside. She was the church bells ringing out clear, I was the neon buzzing in my ear. She was the forgiveness, the gentle morning light, I was the shadow looking for a fight. Yeah, it's hard to hold a halo when you're holding on tight to the fact she was the Sunday and I was a Saturday night.
out clear. I was a neon buzzing in my ear. She was the forgiveness, the gentle morning light. I was a shadow looking for a fight. Lord, I miss the halo now that I've lost the light. She was a Sunday, and I'm just a lonely Saturday night. Yeah, just a lonely Saturday night. Pour another round, watch the sun go